What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Aviation 737, and today we have the final update for the airport that's been with me the longest. We have the final update for Star Valley International Airport. I just cannot believe that we've gotten here, and so this airport's been around for about a year and a a couple months now, and I'm gonna be putting this into the trash. I mean, not the board. I'm keeping the board. I'm keeping everything from it. However, this airport will cease to exist on YouTube. I have a couple of reasons for this. One, I'm starting back school, and this is quite hard to manage, and I don't want it to be sitting up here for days upon end without being used. And it's not been really good for the Star Valley. And this is I kind of feel like that Star Valley is substandard quality from what I'm making. And I want to make high quality videos, which I am trying to do my best with that. So one of my plans to get that high quality standard is simply to remove this. I know I'm going to get hate for this. I know people are going to hate me for this. However, I think this is best for me. And I will be creating a new fictional airport. This Star Valley might be back in a couple of years or so. I'm keeping the board. I'm putting it in storage. It'll be fine. It'll be here, and maybe you might see this sometime. Maybe for my 1 year anniversary. Well, actually 2 years now. But you might see that coming up soon. But that's all that I really have. I'm sorry, guys. However, this is best for me. I hope you can understand that, and I need to remove this airport from my schedule. But apart from that, let's just enjoy the final update for Star Valley International Airport. So starting off with the update, we have the America West Dash 8 Q200 on takeoff roll. He is departing to Charleston, and he came in from Columbus. Right over here, we have the United Express CRJ 200S taxiing in from Washington Dulles, and he will be heading back out there. Just taxiing for takeoff, we have the Lufthansa Airbus A330. He will be waiting for takeoff clearance when he gets to the runway, and he will be heading out to Frankfurt, and he came in from Munich about 2 hours ago. Just taxiing out to the runway, we have the Delta Airlines Airbus A321. He arrived in from Salt Lake City, and he will be heading back out there. Currently waiting in line for takeoff, we have the American Airlines 737-800 in the Flagship Freedom livery. He came in from Dallas-Fort Worth, or Red River Aviation's airport, and he will be heading out to Charlotte. Currently sitting here waiting for takeoff, we have the Hawaiian 717-200. He arrived in from Honolulu, and he will be heading back out there. Currently taxiing its position on the runway, we have the Northwest Airlines 757-200 operating for Delta Airlines. He is arriving in from Atlanta, and he arrived in... I'm confused, guys, sorry. He arrived in from Atlanta, and he will be heading back out there. Currently sitting at the hard stand, we have a Delta Airlines... Dang. You know those days that you're super tired when you have to film this? Yeah, this is one of them. Sorry about that. I'm getting very confused. However, over here sitting at the hard stand, we have the American Eagle. Yes, American Eagle, CRJ 700. He arrived in from Philadelphia, and he will be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. Right over here sitting at his gate, we have the Delta Airlines 717-200. He arrived in from... Let's go with New York JFK, and he will be heading out to Detroit. Right over here, we have a Delta Airlines 737-900ER. He arrived in from Orlando MCO, and he will be heading out to Atlanta. Currently, we have two Delta Airlines Airbus A330s currently sitting at their gates. In front, we have the Aero Classics Delta Airbus A330-300. He arrived in from Minneapolis, St. Paul, and he will be heading out to Amsterdam Schiphol. And in the back, we have the second Airbus A330 for Delta Airlines. He arrived in from Paris, Charles de Gaulle, and he will be heading out to, let's go, Rome. Currently sitting in the hangar, we have the TAROM IL-62M. He arrived in from Bucharest, and he will be heading back out there. Next up here we have the Emirates A340-500. He arrived in from Dubai and he'll be heading back out there. Getting catered up for his return flight out to Toronto Pearson, we have the Air Canada Express AirJ175. He arrived in from Toronto Pearson and he'll be heading back out there. Right over here we have a Southwest Airlines 737-900 just pushing back for service out to Dallas Love Field, and he arrived in from Nashville. Over here we have two Allegiant aircraft. The one in front is the MD-80. He arrived in from Orlando Stanford and he will be heading out to St. Petersburg Clearwater. In the back we have the Allegiant A319. He arrived in from Austin and he will be heading out to Destin Fort Walton Beach. And finally, for the east side of the airport, we have the FedEx Express 767-300 in the back. He arrived in from Memphis and he will be heading back out there. And then in front, we have the last cargo aircraft for this update. We have the UPS 767-300. He arrived in from Louisville and he will be heading back out there. Kind of hard to hold the camera here, so I'm going to make this quick. We have the United Express ERJ175. He will be heading out to Chicago O'Hare, and he arrived in from there earlier today. And scooching over, we have the United 737-800. He arrived in from Denver, and he will be heading out to Houston. And finally, for this update, we have the United Express -8 Q200. The reason he's getting water cannon salute is that he was the first ever aircraft that we saw in Star City International Airport #1. And he has been here almost like ever since. It is crazy. It's crazy just to see that we have gone this far, and he was the first ever aircraft to be seen in Star City, and he'll be the last to be seen in Star Valley. So, in honor of his route, we will be doing the subscriber route to Springfield International Airport, Aviation 767's airport. This is the first route that he ever did, and it's going to be the last route he has ever done from this airport series. It has been a very special run for Star Valley International Airport, and I'd like to thank you guys so much for supporting me throughout this run. And once again, I will see you above the clouds, and once again, I'm just going to say this one last time. Please do not hate me for doing this. I'm doing this for my best reason, and I have a reason for doing this. But apart from that, I will see you guys in the next video. See you above the clouds. Goodbye.